Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy Career Mode here on FC25, where we are going to kick things off here at the beginning of December. And we have a scout report from our youth nations. We are almost done with Brazil and Germany, but first we still go to England for the remainder, pretty much the whole entire season, up into April. We are looking for some decent talents coming out of England here. Callum Scott as a striker. We'll bring him in because he could be a decent option. Lewis Shop, 51 to 67. We will not bring him in. Actually, we will bring him in because he's 14. His potential is 73 to 94. Ryan Jackson, no. If you're 14 or 13, you got to have great potential to be bought in. Honestly, same thing goes for our 15-year-olds as well. Bobby Lambert, 400K. He's a left back and he's left-footed with decent potential, so we'll go ahead and add him up to the squad. I believe we might have to release some players here. And now looking over into Brazil, we are going to have to release somebody if we want to bring somebody in. And so we're going to be a little bit more picky here, and it's looking like we might not get anything out of Brazil. I see this last guy, though, that might have potential here in Miguel Gonçalves, 69 to 93 potential with 74 as his rating. Honestly, doesn't get me happy, but we'll go ahead and sign him up. 700K for him, for Miguel Gonçalves. Now, who is a worse player here? Who has a worse potential here? It is Cardoso. So Cardoso, we'll go ahead and release him, and then we'll go ahead and bring in Miguel Gonçalves there. So welcome to the Youth Academy. And then do we have any goalkeepers that are going to be decent? It's looking like we might not have any goalkeepers that are decent. So let's go look at Gonzalo Ramos. Let's go look at the other English guys that we brought in, and we'll go from there. So Bobby Lambert, he's 5'7" at the moment. He has slide tackle and quick step as his play styles. 76 to 94 potential. We're definitely going to have to use him in the youth tournament. Obviously, we're still going in Croce. Next up, we had Jayden Clayton, I believe. 55 to 76 to 84 potential, possibly. I think he's already been here, to be completely honest. Daniel Parsons, 5'7" center back, bruiser and block as his play style, so he's definitely a center back for sure, possibly. But he's 14 years old, so we're gonna have to grow him a little bit there. Joel Poole has been here. Oscar Bull, I think, has been here. Sharp has been here, or maybe he hasn't. He has Tiki Taka as a play style. He could be decent. He could be really decent. 3-star, 5-star. He could be really good in the future, possibly. And then the most interesting one out of those three nations in the scout report, it's Miguel Gonçalves, 61 overall left winger. We are going to play with him through the youth tournament once before bringing him in, and then we'll probably add him up to the squad. And then we did get a striker in, I believe, it wasn't Callum Scott, it was Alex Pryor. He's 5'9". Honestly, doesn't look that good, so we might just release him. I don't want. Okay, thank the Lord he's young. We're just going to go and release him there. And we will sell Brian Hughes, one of the older players, for $420,000. So we say goodbye to him in January. It's another player gone. It's a $400K. It's a decent bit of money into our balance as well. Woodward at striker for today, and Dubé is at center defensive mid instead of Miles Lewis-Kelly. Norris into Rossi. Rossi now crossed in, back post. Corona, no, it'll fall for Mamba instead. And Mamba now on the ball. Mamba, Tyler from the distance. Lynch with the save. It'll go out for a corner. Stevens onset corner. Shidrin on the header. Loose ball cleared. Mirpo against the run of play. Fleetwood Town have the lead. It's 1-0. Out wide for Rossi. Woodward, Corona. Back to Woodward. Back to Corona. Corona will hit it. It's saved and out for a corner. Tyler onset corner. Crossed in. It's not perfectly dealt with. It will be eventually grabbed by the keeper. Crossed in. Hunt, crossed in, Coughlin. I wanted Mason to go up for that. He just didn't want to. It's all right, though. Tyler taken out. No foul, says the referee. Tyler's down on the ground, injured. The referee is allowing everything to go by down. In towards Rossi. On his left foot. Blocked out for a corner. Carlson and Lewis-Kelly both coming on. Carlson as striker. Lewis-Kelly on at cam for a injured Lewis Tyler. Hopefully not badly injured Lewis Tyler, but injured Lewis Tyler nonetheless. Rossi crossed in. Dubé header, no. Cleared by Fleetwood. Mippo. Hot it. Mason saves. Rossi, a heavy touch, but trying to get the pass out wide. He'll get a second effort out wide for Cardona. And Cardona now, he has Carlson with them. Carlson back out wide for Cardona. Back on the ground for Carlson. On his left, right for Ashley. Saved by the keeper and out for a corner. Corner comes in. Stevens, header by Sheardren, off target. Carlson fouled possibly. That one's less likely to be a foul than the other ones that haven't been getting called. And that might be us done and dusted for this game. It's looking like we're going to lose another game here to Fleetwood Town. Our kind of glory start is turning into a hellhole like we thought it would have been. Skelly out wide to Cardona. Cardona crossed in for Carlson. I know he has a heading accuracy of a infant, but it is what it is, and we will lose this game. Fleetwood Town 1, Wakefield 0. And Lewis Tyler is out injured for 3 months with a broken toe. It's just what you don't want to see. So Reed, back to starting 11, I guess. So Lewis Skelly's going to take that cam role for the next couple of months, and Dubé's going to take that center defensive mid role. We're in quick sim this here game against Doncaster, a 1-1 draw. Lewis Skelly's on the score sheet, and I'm an idiot because I thought I just simmed the BSM trophy. I just see I just simmed the League 2 game. This is the BSM trophy game that I wanted to sim, and we sim it and we lose. Thank the Lord for that. Carlson brace, but we lose. It's a good thing. And that was round 2, so it was out of the group stages. So that was round 2. So happily days there. We are done with the tournament now for this season. We can focus on league. That's all we have left is league fixtures. It's League 2 from December 11th all the way to May whatever. Wakefield versus Colchester is up next on the scopping block. And Tovedy, it's 1-0 for Colchester. He turned off the defender like it was a piece of... Cross comes in. Tovedy, it's out wide. It's offside, actually. Over the top. Can you find Rossi on the second ball? Yes, Rossi into Carlson. A touch, a shot, a goal in Colchester. Get taken care of. It's 1-1 here. Tovedy in for Taylor, and just like that, it's 2-1. Colchester take the lead back in rapid fashion. Rossi, Carlson, Cardona off target. And halftime, 2-1 down here to Colchester at the break. Out wide for Cardona. Cardona on the ground for Carlson. Carlson into Rossi. Rossi for his first goal for the club. No, not quite yet. Actually, he might have scored. I'm not sure if he has scored, to be completely honest. Down for Lewis Skelly. And Miles Lewis Skelly. Miles Lewis Skelly getting a corner out of it. Miles Lewis Skelly onside corner. Sheardren is there. Stevens back in the box. Sheardren, ex-center defenseman, is still center defenseman too because I can't change his position because game is the game. Stevens, Lewis Skelly into Carlson. Carlson turns. Carlson can't get the shot off. A free kick will get called back though, near the edge of the box, and a chance for us to somehow take a leveler. It's Rossi on the free kick. We're gonna go out wide though. Rossi. Doobie, back to Rossi, into Lewis Skelly, back to Rossi, and that was a horrible, horrible execution of the free kick. Probably should have just shot it. Miles, the ex-Arsenal, now Wakefield legend, hopefully. Miles Lewis Skelly gets on the score sheet, draws level here against Colchester. Obviously, still yet to set a challenge. I'm kind of waiting to December, and I'm honestly thinking about giving him first season immunity here. And then second season, we'll step it up in the challenges because we're obviously still going to be in League 2 next season. So I think we give him immunity for the first season. And then next season, we will go ahead and set challenges for him or challenge for him. And if he doesn't complete that, then we'll either sell him or release him. Payne, Scully to make it 3. It is 3, and Colchester take the lead once more. Tovedy, Scully to seal the deal, and it will be sealed. It's 4 for Colchester. They scored 2 late winners there, 2 late scores. And we're going to lose another game in League 2. Last game of the episode here, we are taking on Bromley FC, the worst team in the league at the moment, and we are only 8 spots above them. We surely can get a win against Bromley, right? Surely. I'm going to change the kit colors here. We're going to play it in our alternate. They can play in their home. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can get a win here. against Bromley. If we can't, we're in real trouble. Dubé out wide for Corona. It's a good ball out wide. Corona now in for Carlson. Carlson taken out. No fouls as a referee. All ball apparently. Metachi, Thompson, and Mason with the grab. In for Carlson. Carlson in for Rossi on the volley. Straight to the keeper. It's an own goal though. They can't clear it properly. And Wakefield have the lead. It's a blunder off the defender and the goalkeeper. It's a bit of fortune for Rossi. Arthur's on the ball, and that should be offside. It won't be, but it's a good save for Mason. He stayed alert. Lewis Staley can't really win that header. Sheardren intercepts. Stevens now looks to clear. He'll find Miles. And Lewis Skelly on the ball now. And Lewis Skelly is still with Lewis Skelly. It's still with Lewis Skelly. Defender did well to block off, but Lewis Skelly is there. And Lewis Skelly on his right foot. Out for a corner. Saved by Long. Out wide for Mamba. Mamba crossed in. Sheardren header well off target. Cross comes in. Whitley hits the outside of the post and out for a goal kick, and that is halftime. 1-0 up thanks to an own goal. Tells you all you need to know realistically. Thompson, Mason with the save, keeping it at a 1-0 lead here. But Amachi now. Thompson, Norris, or not Norris, Rossi. Rossi cross in. Colson, header straight to the keeper. It's a corner though. Now Reed is still 21, so he can play for us. So we're going to sub him on for Dubé and put Miles Lewis Skelly back at that center defensive mid role. And then we are also going to bring on Woodward for Reed. Reed into Woodward. Woodward, Rossi on his right foot, near post, out for a corner. Put the pressure on. Woodward's going to get it. A poor passage of play there from Bromley, showing why the 24th. Woodward will get his first goal in his senior career here at Wakefield. It's 2-0 for Wakefield. We won't be able to see a celebration because big-ass speakers in the way. But Woodward finds the back of net. Rossi now. Rossi! Save! Woodward can't get to the rebound, and that should be game over, though. A 2-0 win over Bromley. We beat the worst team in the league, thankfully. And we pick up all 3 points to end the episode. And so when we come back, we'll have the rest of December. We'll have another youth tournament in there where we'll look to try and use some of the newer players, as well as Nkosi at right back still. We're gonna get past these 2 games. We're just gonna get past these 2 games here. So we're honestly gonna get to January 1st at the start of next episode. Get into that transfer window. Say goodbye. Wait, we're already in January. No, we're not. Okay, it says January. I was about to say, hold on. We'll get into January 1st. We'll get some transfers, hopefully, for some of the older players. Get them out of the club finally. Bring in some newer, younger players. Hopefully find the next big thing. And we'll have new nations to go to as well. 2 new nations to go to as well. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.